Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel codeWithKhan. I hope you are doing very well. Let's see today's LeetCode problem. Today's LeetCode problem is 3719, longest balanced subarray 1. It is medium marked. Let's read the question. You are given an integer array nums. A subarray is called balanced if the number of distinct even numbers in the subarray is equals to the number of distinct odd numbers. So what it is saying is, so in given nums, so if you pick any subarray, right, so number of distinct even numbers, so even numbers can be duplicate, but we need to check distinct even numbers should be equals to distinct odd numbers, right? If it is this distinct even numbers is equals to distinct odd numbers, then the subarray is called as balanced subarray. So we need to return the longest balanced subarray size. Okay, so we need to find the longest balanced subarray as maximum as possible. So let's say the constraints. Constraints are nums.length is less than or equals to 1500. So this makes this problem very easy. So because of these constraints, so we can build solution with order of n square also. Okay, let's see one example. So what we'll do is, we have 2 comma 5 comma 4 comma 3. So what we'll do is, we'll try to generate all the subarrays from this list. How we'll do? So first we are at I comma j, so we will take two different sets, right? We'll take sets here, right? To store the, we'll take even set, we'll take another odd set. Okay, so what we'll do is, we'll try to generate all the subarrays from the loop, from this nums array. So s2 is even, so we'll add this into the even set, then we'll extend this, so it come to 5. So 5 is odd, so we add into the odd set. Now if you observe, even set is equals to the odd set, that means distinct even count is double equals to distinct odd count. So when this condition is true, what we'll do is, we'll update, we'll take a max length variable, so we'll update it with the max length. So it is currently 2, right? Max length is 2 from j to I. This is the window and max length is 2. Now we'll update the window, we'll move j ahead, and now we'll see 4 is even. So 4 is even, and is this count is equal? No, right? So we'll proceed further, we'll update the j. So j is odd, so we'll add it to the odd set. So now if you see, now the even set count and odd set count is equal. So now the window became I to j, which is 4, so which is greater than 2. So we'll update the max length to 4. So this is actually a positive scenario where we find the maximum length is equals to nums.length. So we'll directly return from here. Now let's see another example, this one, right? 3 comma 2 comma 2 comma 5 comma 4. Now let's see this example. So same, we will take even set, and another one is odd set, right? We'll try to generate the all subarrays. So what we'll do is, now when we are at 3, is this 3 is even or odd? It's odd, so we'll add this into the odd set. Now we'll expand the j, so 2 is even, so we'll add it to the even. Now we'll expand j again, so it is 2 is even and it is already there, so we don't expand. So now if we see, in j is here itself, we'll use max length. When j is here, the window size is 2, where even set and odd set are equal. So we'll update the window size, we'll move further. So 2 is even, so 2 is already there in the set, so we don't add, and window size is j to I, because even set is double equals to odd set size. The window size is 3 now. Now we'll update the j again, so j is odd, so we'll add this here, and the sizes are different, so we'll proceed further. So we'll come to here, j come here. So now j is 4, right? Now we see 2 comma 4. Now this event set size is equals to the odd set size, right? So what we'll do, we'll update the window size, which is j minus I plus 1, which is 0 1 2 3 4 4 minus 0 plus 1, which is 5. So length is this whole set. Okay, got it. So now what is the algorithm here? So we will iterate in I is equals to 0 to I is less than n, and then I plus plus. So for every time we will take two sets. One is even set, and then another one is odd set, and then we'll iterate into j is equals to I to j should be less than n, and then j plus plus. So here we will check if nums of I modulo 2 is double equals to 0, then we'll add that into the even set, right? And then else condition, we'll add that into odd set. So once we add, we'll compare it. If even set dot size is double equals to odd set dot size, then we'll update the max length, right? Max length is equals to math dot max of max length comma j minus I plus 1. Okay, and at the end we'll just return the max length. Okay, I hope you got the intuition. Now let's see the time complexity. Now, so the time complexity is, so we're iterating every time from I is equals to 0 to n, and here we are iterating j is equals to I to n. So it is also n and it is also n, and n cross n is n square. So time complexity is going to be n square, and space complexity is going to be, so we are storing n in two different sets, so n by 2 plus n by 2 just become n, so it will be order of n space complexity. Now let's code for this. So we'll take int n is equals to nums dot length, then we'll take int max length to store the max value. Since you need max, so we'll use integer dot min underscore value, and then what we'll do, we'll use the loops. Int I is equals to 0 to I should be less than n, then I plus plus, and then we need two sets every time for each subarray. We'll take it as even set, e set is equals to new hash set, then we'll take the another set, say all set is equals to new hash set. Now we will take another loop to generate the subarrays into j is equals to I to j should be less than n, and then j plus plus. So now what we'll check, we'll check if this nums of j is even, right? If it is modulo 2 is double equals to 2, then we'll add that to the even set nums of j. Otherwise it is odd, so we'll add that into odd set. So once we add, we need to check if these even set and odd set sizes are equal or not. If even set size is double equals to o sets dot size, if they are equal, then we'll update our max length. Max length is equals to math dot max of max length comma j minus I plus 1, and at the end we'll just return our max length. Now let's run this code. Yeah, it is accepted. Let's submit this. Okay, we got something wrong here. Okay, so we should not take max length as 0. What we'll do is we'll take it as 0. We should not take integer dot max, right? If we don't find any window, so we should take it as 0. So what we'll do, we'll just run this again. We'll submit it. Okay, it is got accepted. Please, if you like my content, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Happy coding.